I dominate break loops, but I say no name.
Alright, I decided to actually get in my car before I walk over here to the corner of the lake, and then on the way back I remembered I found like a raccoon kill in here. And so I thought, oh, there's just this little section of trees that I'm gonna look at real quick, and looks like they're doing a little work. Whew, almost dropped my phone. Check this out though, Starbucks right there. They built their own little drive-through. Kind of funny though, how close to humanity that these Bigfoots will get. I mean, the major roads up here, but at nighttime nobody's gonna see them fiddling around here. They're all camouflage, you know, brown or black, whatever color they are. Damn, just dropping my phone here, but it's just too humorous. Take a few pictures of this, see if there's anything else in this little section, and then I'll get over to this other teepee. Okay, you just gotta take everything into consideration on this one. This is a lot to deal with the plausible denial of Bigfoot, with the human interaction of Bigfoot areas and vice versa. Just a lot of things to take into consideration on my first inspection of this, which was only about 30 seconds before I decided to make this. But I mean, one, you look at this and you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure people didn't do this and break this big ass tree that was here. And this was broken when I first saw that this was starting to be built. Now, here's another uprooted tree right here. That's gonna take some extreme brute strength to get all these roots out of the ground and to get this up and out of here, okay? Thirdly, you've got the incorporation of the grass, which is minimal and is really doing nothing for the structure in terms of humans and warmth and protection, okay? Then you've got this keep out sign up here. That's old paint. That paint was on there, you know, presumably for years. That's not new by any stretch of the imagination, and it is really high up there. Without standing on anything, I'm reaching up here, and I mean, I couldn't take that off if I wanted to without getting onto a log and climbing up there. Now, people are obviously using this because there's paper. But I don't know what's marked up this paper and what's caused these marks. It could just be totally normal, or it could have been the Bigfoot scraping with a stick and making a little drawing if it didn't have a pencil. But there's this tire was here last time. Like I said, it's plausible denial by incorporating human items, but just weird shit. Like, you've got this sprinkler head here. I guess, I don't know, that's like a kind of like a bench, but not really. I don't know. Put that back, or Bigfoot can fix it, or whoever wants to use it. Look at this bottle wedged on the end of that stick, and then connecting right here, the gap. That's just like one of those little things where I'm like, I don't think people did that. I feel like that's a Bigfoot sign, if ever there was one. I don't know what people are doing here, where this stuff came from. But like I said, it could be plausible denial. But then again, Bigfoot's not smoking these cigarettes. So Bigfoot's probably not having a campfire out here and doing his thing in this shack. This could be people. It could be somebody sleeping on this, or brought that out here. You know, because once you find something like this and you're homeless, you're going to want to utilize this space and claim it as yours, especially when you don't see anybody else here in the daytime using it. But finally the build has been completed. I documented it when it was started. Rolling up of the paper. I don't know if that's Bigfoot, if that's humans. Don't know. Maybe they're just burning it, you know, keeping a little fire out here to stay warm at night. I would have to come out here at night to see who's in here. I don't really feel like doing anything like that, to be honest with you. Glad nobody's home at the moment, but it's just one of those things. It just looks like Bigfoot built it and then humans are in here. Now, I mean, as far as this tire is concerned, does Bigfoot have to know what that says in order to utilize it and put it up there? I don't think so, because those were actually along this fence line. There's a fence right here made of these posts and some wire, and I think that was hanging over the edge over here last time I was walking around and taking a look at everything. So just the fact that it's got human writing on it could be a reason for Sasquatch to utilize it. Still smells, you know, bright there. But look at the structure. Look at a little bit of grass thrown up in there. Some grass down here. It's not really doing much for the overall structure. It's quite an impressive build. And that's really tall. I mean, I'm telling you, that's 9 or 10 feet up there. Probably 9 feet. That's going to be hard for somebody to build without a ladder, without having something to stand on. And it just, I mean, it looks like their construction. It really, I would have a hard time thinking it was anything but, even, you know, watching the progression of this thing and watching them put up the posts at the beginning. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I definitely suspect it's Bigfoot with all the other evidence around this lake that I find. You know, you got a horizontal piece in here. I don't know if, you know, that's just their building technique or what. I don't know what that's doing. If it's holding stuff up, not really. Just got like wedged in there. So, you know, it's got no purpose. Everything's broken. Everything is snapped. Everything's pre-existing from the ground. It's pretty cool. But, you know, if it were people, you'd think you'd see like a tarp in here, totally blocking the wind or the rain or the snow, you know what I mean, or the light for that matter of a fire. And like I said, I don't think Bigfoot is starting fires in here, but I think people are coming in here and messing around and thinking, oh dang, what a cool structure, you know, this is our clubhouse. It could be neighborhood kids down here messing around, or who knows what people are in here, if they're homeless or not, or if they're just, you know, some kids after school playing around in this thing. But I mean, that beer bottle incorporation was, it's not actually touching, still just one of those little, touching now, one of those little touches that look like the Bigfoot did it. But you know, kids aren't ripping that out the ground. Even the homeless, they're gonna waste our energy doing that? I doubt it. So, see how it's like a barren spot right here? The leaves are like cleared out of the way. I don't know. Pretty cool. Hadn't been back here for a while. I was hoping they'd have finished it by now, so. But you know, it's interesting, that tire was already here, so then maybe the incorporation of that tire, just the natural progression of things. Don't know, but like I said, just documenting, letting everybody take a view at my findings, and you know, come up with your own conclusion. Let me know what you think, but pretty sure this is a Bigfoot structure. All right, have a good day. Take care.